After a modest box office opening and relatively positive critical response for Violent Night, it has been confirmed that a sequel, Violent Night 2, is on the way. Directed by Tommy Wirkola, the pulpy low-budget David Harbour project sees a band of mercenaries battle with Santa Claus, Harbour, when they take a wealthy family hostage. With its tongue-in-cheek action and abundant references to previous Christmas movies, Violent Night delivered an entirely new experience that still packed in a lot of holiday fun. From a narrative perspective, the relatively self-contained story of Violent Night gives the sequel plenty of creative wiggle room. Given that David Harbour's Santa Claus was resurrected and survived the blood-soaked denouement, the holiday anti-hero will be back in action, though he might be the only one returning. The first movie killed off many of its main characters, which necessitates a fresh start in the sequel. Thanks to the plot points set in motion in Violent Night, there are several ways that Violent Night 2 could work. Violent Night 2 latest news. A script update is revealed. A composite image of Santa holding a beer in front of the rich family with Santa in Violent Night custom image by SR Image Editor. With things finally starting to ramp up for the holiday action film, the latest news comes in the form of a script update for Violent Night 2. Pat Casey and Josh Miller are penning the screenplay for the sequel, and they have revealed that things are about to take the next step. Explaining that the first draft is due very soon, the duo are hard at work delivering the first pass before the deadline. Even while promoting their recent blockbuster, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the writers took time to hype the twisted Santa Claus tale. Though the movie was a moderate box office success that performed modestly with critics, there was no guarantee that Violent Night would ever get a sequel. While there were a few speculative teases in the interim, it wasn't until January 2023 that Violent Night 2 was confirmed as in development, via The Wrap. Since then, few updates have surfaced, but the project is still in the works. In March 2024, it was revealed that filming was planned for early 2025, but it seems like those plans have fallen through. David Harbour is an in-demand actor in Hollywood, and prior commitments might sidetrack Violent Night 2 for quite some time. However, this would allow the script to be perfectly fine-tuned, something a low-budget flick truly needs to succeed. As it stands now, no release timeline is known, and that likely won't arrive for some time. Even if the movie begins filming in 2025, it isn't certain if it will arrive in time for the holiday season later that year.